What are we doing?
Fireplace. So.
Excited. We're getting ready to take all the measurements and then we're gonna head to Lowe's to get everything we need and hopefully do this today. We shall see.
Can you hold this end down? Bless you.
Thank you.
Let's do
Half of a box.
Yeah, let's do the other half just like this. How's it going? I think that's starting enough. So it's gonna be something like that until we get the walls in.
Yeah.
Then we'll have the
Can you
final
put that
spot.
on top?
Yeah, so
And then put the stove on top of that. Okay.
that's a good thing.
I think we're still planning on rounding this corner. Cause like that jut out is really makes this
Yeah.
like 1.5 inches really makes it close. But if we kind of make it round.
Yeah. I understand that.
Moving on to the walls, baby.
Alright, so this
Goes here.
on the inside, not on the top.
I see. Wall number 1. Well, the frame of it.
Alright.
Time to put it together?
Yeah, time to put together. I think it's just going to be one screw in at each spot.
Okay. Okay, lift her. Yeah!
Oh no, we built it backwards.
You're so funny. You just have to remove the...
That, yeah. This is a little low, but that's fine.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's pretty good, I gotta say. It fell.
Yep.
I mean,
Right?
there's a weird little gap here, but I mean it's good.
I feel like it doesn't matter.
No,
Because, like, there's a huge gap here.
not really.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, because. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
That.
That's a good sword too.
Yes. Alright. And then do you just want to hold up that end too, please?
Hold it up.
Yeah. Because if I cut it like, if I hold on, let me go for a second. If I cut it like that, it's not. It's going to be at an angle. It's not going to be square, and it's going to be crooked. Yeah. Come on. There we go. All right.
I made a scribe. Yeah.
I didn't know you
So you
Flash archer is all
Whoop.
What just happened?
he slipped.
Yeah.
You do that
Only sometimes, because he has a lot of practice.
Yeah.
a lot.
Boom.
Yeah. Okay, but the fact that this is the backdrop for where I'm working right now is freaking insane. Now someone just showed up. Alright, we're in a Lowe's parking lot today, hoping to get a very large chunk of this completed. We put this piece of wood on prematurely, so now we need to take it off. Alright. Don't hurt yourself, be careful.
I will.
I'll be right back. You having fun up there, cutie?
It's here. Pass me up the camera so I can give them a full view. Because it is very nice up here.
Do not drop it.
I will not. Actually, I'll start over here in the sun. And there's Becca. Oh wow, the water's like almost like a mirror today.
Really?
Yeah, it's awesome, especially in the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially right there.
If you
Do you need a hand or you got it?
well,
You want me to hold the metal back?
yeah, but I think the way it is Alright, Jacob and I are about to get back to work on the wood stove. We are now in location number 5 for this project. We're at my parents' house for the weekend. I have a doctor's appointment on Monday, and we decided to come a few days early so that we could finish up the wood stove and get a couple other projects done. That'll just be easier if we're stationary and end up stationary at a place that has like all the tools we need and a car so we don't have to drive the bus to Lowe's, all that, you know, all that jazz. So I was also editing this video yesterday and realized we haven't really talked much in the video. We've just been doing the thing. So we so far have built the walls, added the heat shielding to the walls, and we've built the cabinet that the slate and the wood stove is going to sit on. And right now we are going to be attaching the, like, securing the cabinet to like to the walls and everything, and then securing the slate onto the cabinet before doing anything else. So I want to explain like the way we did the heat shielding. So it's stainless steel, I believe. I don't know. It's the right kind of metal and like the right thickness, and we have 1-inch spacers between the wall and the metal so that there is airflow and everything. We just used I can't really see it, nuts or bolts and nuts to secure it, and then we folded this one so that there wouldn't be a gap in the heat shielding. It would just be a seam, like a seam here, and we used bolts to secure that as well. We did a lot of Googling, and I'm pretty sure this is correct. If it is not, let me know, but let me know nicely, please, because you don't have to be mean about it. And then obviously we're putting the wood stove 3 inches away on all sides from the heat shielding. That is, we're going based on like the dimensions and recommendations and everything of the wood stove we bought, which is the Cubic Mini. And we've been double checking, and we're like 99% sure we're doing it safely. But if you disagree, you can kindly let me know in the comments, and I'll figure that out. But yeah, we're about to do that. Winnie's just having too much fun inside or outside, so it's hard to do work when we know she's having fun because we got to put her inside for us to get work done. So of course, nothing in a bus is square. So the box we built is square, but the corner of the walls that the walls make, not square. That's okay. It'll be fine. We're screwing it directly into the floor, and we're gonna cover that gap with trim. We're adding a few more supports to the cabinet before we attach the slate, just to make sure that all this heavy stuff we're putting on it is supported. Oh. the slate.
Like that, right?
Yeah, I think so. Do you want to just stick the wood stove on top and it'd be the weight?
Yeah. Does it come here often?
Yeah, I live here.
Yeah, me too.
That's weird.
It's weird. Alright. I think that's good.
Okay.
We'll let that sit forever now.
Yay. Well, hopefully. That has been sitting for almost 24 hours. The instructions on the adhesive we use said to let it sit for 24 hours. Like, then it'll be fully cured or whatever. So we let it sit. Now we need to like measure out exactly where the wood stove is going to sit. So it's 3 inches on both sides from the heat shielding, and then we need to screw through the slate, which is nerve-wracking. We got a specific drill bit for it, so we need to screw through the slate so that we can bolt the wood stove down. And then we're also kind of rounding out this corner a little bit, just so it's a little smoother and not jutting out as much. Like, this gap is still pretty good. It's not too bad, but I think it'll just be a little bit nicer if it was rounded out. So that is the plan. Jacob and Winnie are just hanging out outside for a little bit before we tackle this. We're now in the nerve-wracking part, because once this is set and done, we have to drill the hole in the ceiling and the roof. And that's probably the scariest part. So, very nervous about that. You can't really mess it up. We got like one shot, so very scary. Very, very scary. I don't want to mark the slate up at all, so I'm just going to tape it where we're going to need to mark it. Alrighty. You want to bring her on over?
Yeah, when you're like in the perfect spot. Whoa! I wasn't going this fast.
We made purple clay.
This was the thing you're using for the tile, right? Hey Winnie, you might not want to be in here for us.
I'm about to put the wood stove on. quite. So apparently we have the wrong bolts, so we need to go to Lowe's. Well, we have acquired the bolts we need, and so we are ready to finish the wood stove project, except it's raining, so today is going to be a frustrating day of work. All right. New bolts. These ones have smaller heads, so they'll sit flat in the feet. That's what the problem was, that these heads are too big on these bolts, so that these heads are too big. These ones will fit nicely, and then they'll actually sit flat on the feet. That was a horrible noise.
Yes, it was. I'm sorry. Alright, that one's in. That one's in. Nuts.
Alright, are you ready to drill a hole in our roof?
Almost.
Thankfully, this is the last one we ever have to drill, yeah?
Yeah.
What?
I'm just trying to think the best way to do this, because I don't want to fight through the wool, and like it's going to be easier going through the roof from the top down.
So my thought was, what you do is just through the wood, use this, where it's supposed to be, and then you also have a pilot hole for going through the roof, right?
Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Yeah.
And then we can cut away the wool. We're cutting away the furring strips that are in the way, and we're gonna have to cut through one of the ribs. Okay, please be careful.
I will. Oh, this is a lovely sound.
Don't do this at home, kids. This is not recommended. The hole is cut. And now we're reading the instructions to make sure we install the chimney and everything correctly. All right. Because it's so rainy and everything, we're not gonna properly seal it until it's dry out so that we can do some sealant and then screw it down fully. But we wanna make sure the sealant will set, so we're not gonna do that until it's dry because right now it's just never gonna set because it's too freaking wet.
Yeah.
But this is good for now, but it's not gonna be dry for like days, so. We're on to the final step, which is adding the trim piece to right here. We did it. We have a wood stove in our bus. Yeah. So that's it for this week's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe if you did, please. And we will see you guys next week.
Oh yeah.